Hello students of class 10, I am Misha Joseph. In this video, we are going to study the chapter on control and coordination. Topics to be covered in this chapter are what is control and coordination, how this control and coordination takes place in animals and in plants. Let us see. Let us draw first and foremost the cell and tissues. Group of cells together form tissues, right? So tissues, let us draw the nucleus also. Organ, kidney I have drawn as organ here. Organ system, organ system. This is a digestive system. That's what I am drawing here. Here organism. Organism. Let us name it cell, tissue, organ, organ system, and the organism. What is cell? We have learned in class 9 cell and tissues. Separate chapters we have learned. What is cell? Cell is structural functional unit of life. It is a basic unit of life. We have also learned cell is microscopic, and within the cell itself there are cell organelles which are having different structure and function. We are coming to the this topic we have covered in class 9. In class 9 we also have covered tissues. Tissues having specific function. So what is the definition of first tissues? A group of cells which are similar in structure and specific in function are called tissues. I repeat, a group of cells which are similar in structure and perform specific function are called tissues. Different types of tissues together form the organ. So when you take an organ, it will have inner layer, innermost layer, middle layer, and the outer layer. And each layers will have each type of cells which has got a definite functions. And this tissues together form the organ. Different types of organ together form the organ system. Right? Now, this different types of organ system together form the organ system. That is a series of forms that we can see in the life of organism. Here in this class 10, we will be dealing with organ system. We have already started that process. In chapter 6, we have learned different types of organ systems like a digestive system, okay, circulatory system, respiratory system, and excretory system. So this is what we learned in chapter 6. We have learned. Now we will detailly study about control and coordination. In this chapter also there are systems coming up. They are in animals. We'll see the systems are nervous system, and endocrine system. Now, why do we need to have both systems to coordinate our body? For example, I will give you a number of examples, then you will understand the need of coordination. Imagine yourself as an infant in the hands of your mother. There you see your hands are so tiny, your parts of the body are so tiny, and this growth remains there. No, it is a continuous process of growth, and that you have reached to adolescence. So you have passed through infancy, you have passed through the childhood, and you are as an adolescent. there is growth ending. No, it is growing, it is growing and growing. It is a continuous process, and you are going to become an adult and old man tomorrow or old woman tomorrow. So 80 is the process from the womb to tomb, the continuous process. Another example is that, suppose you are walking through a wilderness. You are seeing an animal coming towards you, a wild animal coming towards you. What do you see? You sit and enjoy the coming of that animal? No, you rather try to escape from that situation. So what is that happening in you, that your eyes are seeing that the animal is approaching towards you? Your brain is perceiving that is a wild animal, and according to your knowledge that wild animals attack us, and thereby, because it is going to attack us, thereby what is happening in your body is a lot of fear, anxiety, that you have to escape from this situation. So you experience a lot of energy as well as the fear within you. So what happens? The muscles of your legs are getting ready to escape from that situation. So there is a coordination of eyes, brain, muscles of your legs as well as the body as a whole, but especially the muscles of your legs. Now, what happens to the system? Meanwhile, what happens to the system of digestive system, circulatory system, respiratory system? It is also is happening in our body. Added to that, life situations comes and gives us challenges. So here in this situation, what happens? The digestive system at that moment try to decrease, give it less importance to the digestive system, and the systems like circulatory system and respiratory system start working very fast, so that enough blood circulation and enough oxygen through this blood circulation can be supplied to the muscles of your legs. Here excretory system also decreases its function. So what do you see in this situation is that there is a coordination of your systems in our body as well as organs, sense organ and the motor organs of your body. There is a coordination between, and that makes the situation so beautifully to fly from that situation. So here another example I can give you is a favorite dish. You are supposed you are sitting and studying. Your mother is preparing a delicious dish in the kitchen. You are getting the smell of that and you are having the watery mouth. Why do you have that watery mouth without even seeing that dish? It's an old memory. So that coordinates the brain, that old memory that is in you, in your brain, that gives you the watery mouth, that is going to have, that is appears in your mouth, and that is going to have within no time. That dish you are not going to enjoy within no time. The other situation is that football. You are a good football player and you are seeing the ball that is coming to you so close, and so the eye is going to see the ball coming towards you, and your body is getting ready to give a hit. So there is a coordination of an eye and your muscles of your legs. Electric shock is another example. When you get the electric shock, you do not stand there but you instantly move out it without even your knowledge. It is a fraction of a seconds. It is a fraction of even seconds. So within no time you escape from that situation. Who gives you that order? Who gives you coordinate in your body that kind of a instruction? So you must understand from these examples there is something else in our body which is instructing us, which is giving us order or data to coordinate or to escape from the situations or to enjoy in that situation. So this is what we are going to see in this chapter by understanding how the coordination takes place. In this, to understand this, you need to understand two systems, that is nervous system and endocrine system. So what are we going to see in the nervous system? To know about nervous system, we need to know spinal cord, its structure and function, brain and its structure and function, and nerve cell. nerve cell or a neuron is a structure and function. If we know this, then we will understand how the system takes place and how it contributes to the life of ours to make the life beautiful. Now, endocrine system. This is another system which nerve system cannot do. Here is another system doing endocrine system. Endocrine system slow and steady, and so it is done by the chemical coordination or the process. Endocrine system, this chemical combination makes it possible by hormones. Got it? So we will know what are the different types of hormones produced by endocrine glands. In class 8, we had a small introduction about the endocrine system or endocrine glands and exocrine glands. There are two types of glands that we have in our body. So we will be learning in this class 10 in detail endocrine system. But in short also I will be telling about exocrine system. But we will be learning endocrine system in detail. So this is what we are going to see in the chapter 7, control and coordination. We also see in plants. In plants, what is happening? Will this coordination takes place in plants? Yes, children. This coordination also happens in plants because the plants are formed from the tiny seed. It germinates and form a beautiful tree. Beautiful tree. So there is a growth from the germination and until they are cut off or they are dead. So what is happening? There is a continuous growth there. Now who gives them the instruction that you have to grow and you have to flower, you have to produce fruits, you have to wither? All this has to be instructed. So it is happens in this plants also by chemical process. Chemical process by hormones. So from this you will understand in plants also there are hormones which will stimulate the plant to grow, to wither, to produce fruits, to ripen the fruit, and to have flowers. So all the movements that can be is done by the hormones. This is what we are going to see in this chapter in detail in the next class, topic by topic. See you then. Thank you.